What's up, guys? How you all doing? You're all welcome to my Blockbuster TV, the home of all your movie reactions and movie review. You are at the right place here with us. So for today's movies broadcast, I'll be walking you through the Red Sonja. There is two types of Red Sonja. There is the one of 2025 and there is the one of 1985. These two movies, they are so cool, they are so catching, they are so nice, and they have different storylines. But for today's movies broadcast, I'm going to walk you through these two movies. I'll give you their plots, give you their similarities and differences. Then finally, I will rate this movie according to our own standard of movie rating. So guys, trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stay tuned with us, and I assure you that you will enjoy every minute of your time with us, guys. In case you have any comments, to make, just don't be shy, just drop it on the comment section. I will be pleased to get back to you later on. So guys, stay tuned with me. Let's have this right now. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about the Red Sonja movies. The first one is the Red Sonja of 1985, while the second one is the Red Sonja of 2025. These two movies, they have almost the same plot, but in this content, we'll talk about them, their similarities, their differences, the rating, everything about them. So let's start with the first one. In the movie Red Sonja of 1985, a young lady known as Sonja lost her family and entire village when she was little. There was this power-hungry queen, Gretchen. She destroyed Sonja's village in search of a powerful talisman. After this talisman was stolen from her village, this evil queen decided to burn down every living thing in that village, but fortunately, Sonja survived. Then their goddess empowered Sonja with strength and extraordinary fighting skills in exchange that she will take a vow that she will never sleep with a man unless he defeats her in a fair combat. This empowerment turned her hair red and she became the Red Sonja, with one goal: to avenge her village and her family that was destroyed by this evil queen. In the attempt of the evil queen trying to use this talisman to conquer the world, then that was when Red Sonja resurfaced to stop her and to avenge her people. But during Sonja's quest and crusade, she met a warrior, Garrido, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was able to defeat her in a fair combat, and he automatically became a companion in her quest. Finally, the both of them, they teamed up together and they were able to defeat the evil queen. Coming down to Red Sonja of 2025, Sonja lost her family and her tribe when she was little in the hands of a wicked tyrant who was in search of a secret book that can be used to enslave humanity. But unfortunately, he did not get this book because this book was torn into two during the struggle, and one part was held by the temple priestess while the second part was picked up by a little boy, only for this little boy to grow up and become a new tyrant, a ruthless self-proclaimed empire who became desperate in search of the second part of the book. Then Sonja, being one of the few survivors of her tribe, she dwelled in the forest and was hoping to see her people someday. She was later captured as a slave and was forced to fight for survival in a pit. She later teamed up with an army of outcasts, but was not strong enough to overcome this evil empire, Draga, and his ruthless bride, Dark Asena, and she was left for dead during the battle. But her goddess Ashera saved her, healed her of her fatal wounds, and empowered her with strength and extraordinary fighting skills. That was when she became the Red Sonja. But coincidentally, when this empire found the second part of the book, at the same time, that was when the Red Sonja returned much more stronger than before. Then she was able to take her vengeance, and finally she saved her people, the few survivors. After a brief discussion about these two movies, I believe that these two movies, they look alike in so many ways. In fact, they have almost the same kind of plot. It all began with a lady Sonja. When she was little, she lost her home and her family and her tribe to the hands of a wicked leader who was in search of an artifact, in search of a talisman that can be used to enslave the world. So in the process, this leader burned down the village of Sonja and killed everyone. But fortunately, Sonja survived. Then she was empowered by a goddess. A goddess empowered her with strength and with extraordinary fighting combat skills. Okay, and she later teamed up with some group of people that finally they all planned and they took down this evil leader. And Sonja saved her people, okay, the few survivors. I think that was what happened in these two movies. Then coming down to the differences in these two movies, I can spot out three major differences. So the first one is, in the Red Sonja of 1985, the goddess empowers Sonja to become the Red Sonja with a condition that she will not sleep with any man except the man can defeat her in a single battle. But why the Red Sonja of 2025, the goddess who healed Sonja of her fatal wounds, then in the process empowered her to become the Red Sonja without any attachment, without any condition. Then secondly, in Red Sonja 1985, it was an evil queen who came to Sonja's village to steal an artifact. In the process, she burned down the entire village and killed her people, but Sonja survived. Then later on, Sonja was able to stop this evil queen from achieving her goals. But in the Red Sonja of 2025, it was an unknown tyrant who came to Sonja's village in search of a secret book. In the process, this tyrant burned down the village, killed so many people, but did not get this book. Then there was a boy from their village, a small boy, who picked up the second part of this book. This boy later became the new tyrant, and this was the person that Red Sonja stopped in the course of this movie. And finally, to the number three difference in these two movies. In Red Sonja 1985, Red Sonja, she teamed up with a warrior known as Carido. This warrior became a companion during a quest, and they both teamed up together and they took down the evil queen. While in Red Sonja of 2025, Red Sonja, she teamed up with an army of outcasts. And this army of outcasts, they became a companion during her quest, and they assisted her and helped her in every way so that she can take down the evil tyrant. So that was what happened in these two movies, and these are the differences which I have spotted out in these movies. So coming down to the rating of these two movies, I'm going to rate Red Sonja of 1985 6/10. I understand this movie is an old movie, and back then a lot of things went wrong. This movie has a nice story, a nice plot. It's actually a great movie. But at the same time, a lot of unreal stuff took place in this movie. For example, there was a time a small boy was fighting a man, a king in this movie, and it looks so fake. It looks so unreal. I was like, how is this even possible? Anyway, it's a nice movie. I'm giving it 6/10. Then coming to the Red Sonja of 2025, this movie is actually better off as expected. So I'm giving this one 7/10. But at the same time, I was expecting more from this movie because this movie is like an amendment to the old one. They're about the same. I didn't see much corrections, in this one. And the plot was almost at the same, okay, like with the old one. So I'm giving this one 7/10, and that is my own rating. So guys, you should feel free to drop your own rating about these two movies down in the comment section so that we can all talk about them together. So that is it for the movie rating. Thank you guys for spending your time with us in this movie's content. I'm so happy that this content has come to an end, and we have talked about these two movies, Red Sonja of 1985 and Red Sonja of 2025. They are almost similar in so many ways, but I'm glad that you have understood the differences, the similarities between these movies, and I assure you that you don't want to miss any of our podcasts anytime, every week. Alright guys, just stay tuned with us always. If you haven't subscribed, try to subscribe, like, comment, share our videos, okay, and join our membership so that you can get our content on time. You will have access to exclusive contents before it goes viral. Thank you guys again for spending your time with us. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Bye.